Hey, what's up everybody? It's Swamp Donkey Jigs. Today I'm going to be making a rudder for a john boat. You know, that's something you run into, wind's blowing you around. If you don't have a rudder, it's going to spin you in circles. I've had bad experiences with it. So I already had this one made. And yesterday I broke mine, so I had to disassemble it, and I'm going to rebuild it. Just a couple things you're going to need. You're going to need to get you some 2.5-inch bolts. That's what I use. You can use whatever you want to, whatever you need. Washers and these lock nuts. These lock nuts are a big thing because you don't want these things coming undone. I've had that happen too. Last time I used Loctite on top of the lock washers. That was probably not a good idea. I didn't think I was going to have to be disassembling it. Turns out I did, and I had to cut one of the bolts off because I couldn't get it off. So what I've got here, this is a aluminum piece of a pull net, and I've already used part of it. I just went on, cut the length I want. I've got about 2 foot here. You can do however long you want. Also, this is the big thing. I've got an old trolling motor bracket. These pull aluminum poles do very well with these. They actually slide in perfectly. So I've got that, and then I've also got these. I used to use signs, old signs. I actually went to Lowe's and bought 2 sections of real thin sheet metal. You can use whatever you want. It's really not that big of a deal as long as it's not too flimsy. This almost was, which is why I got 2 of them. I'm gonna do 1 on each side. So yeah, I used the grinder, of course, to cut this off. You can, you know, if you've already got one already made, you may not have to use that. Got my impact. Gotta have impact. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna drill the holes in this first. I'm gonna get them set where I want, and drill the holes out with my DeWalt drill, and I'm then going to put everything together. So I'll speed, you know, the video up through the boring parts, but I just kind of, because there's not much on this on the internet. I've looked myself. You know, there's some different ideas out there, wood, that kind of thing. And there were a few videos like this, but they made it more complicated than what it was. So I just figured I'd do my own. Like I said, I'm still learning at this YouTube thing. So, okay, so here we go. Alright, we're just going to sweep that on the carport floor and get yelled at about it later. Just playing. Alright, so now let's see if we got our hose lined up. I remember last time I had some issues with the hose not lining up right. We'll see what happens. Alright, we got that one. like I said, I had 4 bolts last time. This time I'm only doing 3 because I had to cut one off, and 4 is a little unnecessary, I think. Alright, got the bolts in. They actually lined up better than they did last time. We're gonna put our washers on, and then put our lock nuts on. They should get them started. Alright, I got my end cap there, and I didn't mention this, but this is a Minn Kota Charlie motor bracket. If you don't have one, you can order them off eBay for like 20 bucks, I think. So even at 20 bucks, if that's all it costs you to make a rudder, it's worth it in the long run, because these things are a big help out on the water. Saves you from a lot of fighting the wind, a lot of fighting the boat. It keeps you straight, and there's your rudder. With these trolling motor brackets, it's got the lever on the side that'll give you the choice to put it up, put it down, adjust the length. That's why I made mine a little longer. You know, a lot of times that's about all you're gonna need. But sometimes I go in different size boats, that kind of thing, and you know, if going from a 14 foot to a 16 foot, you got a longer ways to hit water. So anyway, that's how you make your rudder. It's pretty simple. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.